Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the language of business. Today we're diving into a filing that's less about rocket science and more about, well, maybe just keeping the lights on. Let's see what Aptevo Therapeutics is up to and whether there's any actual news in this routine update. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. First, it's important to know that this is an 8K filing, which is basically a company saying, hey, something important happened and we need to tell the SEC about it. In this case, the date of the report is June 20, 2025. Aptevo had something to report about. The main event here is the filing of a prospectus supplement. Think of a prospectus as the detailed sales brochure for a company's stock. It tells potential investors everything they need to know before buying shares. The supplement is just an update to that brochure, kind of like adding a new features section to the car's spec sheet. This all falls under a registration statement on Form S3. Basically, Aptevo already told the SEC it might sell some stock, and now it's giving an update within the rules defined by this form. The important piece of information here is that the company is registered to sell shares worth around $8,037,301 be going through. They're doing this through what's called an at-the-market offering agreement. This is like having a stock vending machine where they can sell shares bit by bit through a sales agent. In this case, it's Roth Capital Partners. This agreement was initially made in April of 2025. There have been multiple updates to this plan, and this prospectus supplement is a further update. So even a month before this report in May of 2025, there were changes being made. As of the date of this supplement, Aptevo had already sold 481,828 shares and raised about 3,765,143 before expenses gross. So they're a little less than halfway through their goal. There's also a legal opinion included, basically a lawyer saying that the shares are legally sound. This is super routine, but important to have. Alright, that was pretty dull, but you have to have it if you want your filings to be considered correct. Now let's zoom out and see what this means. Aptevo Therapeutics is basically topping up its funding. They are taking advantage of markets to slowly issue new stock via their agent. The fact they are already almost halfway through their sales means that they are issuing stock at a fairly fast but regular pace. Without more details, it's dangerous to interpret if this is bad news or just standard operation. What's your take on this filing? Is it a cause for concern or just business as usual? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.